it was some ridiculous price, and then you know I thought, oh, this is stupid. So we just use a normal one, don't we now?
Yeah, if you're particular, then yeah.
If you want everything,
go for the fitted sheet. But I would say, if you're first starting off, just get the melamine plastic stuff, and you don't have to get the ones.
What's that got to do with the sheet?
No, no. I'm just going to just wind it up in general. Just basically, if you're going for plates and saucers and stuff like that, go for the melamine stuff. Right. Okay, we'll stop there.
Oh. Welcome back.
We are here again. We have not gone away.
No, we're still here. We're very tired. We have had a crazy week because of half term and bank holiday. It's been very full here, very hard work, very full on, very long 16-hour days, haven't we?
Yeah.
And yes, we're a little bit tired. We've got a day off today, one day off this week, and you are very lucky that we're vlogging.
I know, we think, well, you said let's do a vlog, so
yeah, so we're going to do a vlog. Yeah. So we do look a bit tired. I do apologise for that. We have been assisting the wonderful campers that we have here. But it's a different hard work to working in an office. Having a job for 12 months, couldn't do that again. Could you? Anyway, we are now going to tell you a little bit about, well, this is from Maxine Smile, who asked us quite a little time ago if we could do the 10 essential things, or the essential things if you're thinking about caravanning, and you know, really think about it, because it's such good fun, especially if you've got your children. They will absolutely love it, and I do think every child should camp.
They should, yeah,
because it's such good fun, and it's so lovely to see the children playing out, playing cricket, rounders. There are some naughty ones, of course, who do like to do other things but pay that, but it's nice to see them off their phones, isn't it?
Yeah.
No computers or anything like that. If you're thinking of buying a caravan, here's some of the items. Now remember, this is our list. This is something that we did when we bought a caravan. And if you're buying a second-hand caravan, which, you know, personally, we'd never buy a new caravan, would we?
No, not a new one.
Because second-hand caravans, especially if you've had somebody that's had it for a year and for some reason they don't like it, you'll tend to find you'll get lots and lots of extra stuff.
You get all the kit included, which does cost money. It does.
What's your most essential things?
Okay, number one, electric hookup cable, 16 amp rated, on a reel because it keeps it tidy, about 25 meters. I do get a lot of people turn up on this site and their cable is only about 5 meters long. That's no good if your electric post is down the road. So,
well, not down the road.
Well, you know, sort of
next
down
pitch,
the pitch, next to pitch, down the pitch. Okay, aqua roll and Wastemaster. So don't dump all your waste all over the floor, and you need some water. So most caravans, they do come with onboard tanks, but you still need to fill them up in the first place. You need a aqua roll or a water hog is what I use. They're 51 litres, lots of water to go on tap.
And how much are they?
Roughly, I think you can get a kit, which is the aqua roll and the Wastemaster for about £70. Because they are the brand, they are a bit expensive. But the water hog and waste kit, what comes with it, I think they're around about £50. Wrench and tire compressor. Very important before you travel. Make sure your wheels are the correct tightness on the wheel nuts, and that the tires are the correct pressure. Your caravan will not tow correctly if your tyres are soft. It will just wander all over the place.
And how do you find that information out?
What do you mean?
How do you know what pressure your tyres run at?
There is on the plate. There's a plate on your caravan. Scan down to here, and it'll have what your tyres should be. Ours is a bit faded because it's being polished, but it does say in there that should be 31 psi, which is just there.
And will that be found in the instruction manual?
It's in the instruction manual, which I'm going to come to. Gas bottle. If you're going to use your cooker and your heating off grid, you need a gas bottle which is full, or you know, a decent amount of gas in it, so you can use your cooker for luxury, for your food, etc. If you haven't got a halogen oven, which we're going to come to later. Okay, nose weight gauge. Now basically, your car comes with a nose weight. So you cannot put too much weightage on your tow bar. It will snap, or it will be handling and be all wrong. It is easy to gauge it. If your car is like this, then you know you got too much weight in the front of the caravan. So you can buy a nose weight gauge. I bought mine at a caravan dealer, second hand.
£5.
£5. You just put your caravan on it and it shows you how much pressure is on the nose of the hitch. Make sure you do that if you're first timers. A good or new leisure battery. Test your leisure battery, because if you get power cuts or you're going off grid and your battery only lasts 5 minutes, that's no good to you. When you're on site, you do get power cuts. We even get them here, where basically you get a spike in the electric's down. If you want to get on with your day-to-day life, like cooking and stuff like that, then a good leisure battery backs it up.
Well, we use it for travelling down to Spain.
But we'll go into that because we use a solar panel.
Okay.
Okay, right. For security, hitch, wheel and door lock.
Remember the door lock, everyone?
That's the door lock we got there.
The Malenko door lock. If you are travelling abroad and you are not staying on campsites, go back to our previous video where we had an attempted break-in, and I think that is an absolute necessity these days.
It is.
It's something we didn't do and we really wish we had.
Yeah. Most insurance companies insist when you camp on any sites or you're in storage that you have a wheel lock, hitch lock and alarm.
And your alarm must be off.
When you're on site, the most thing I get is I've blown my electric. And why is that? Because they are using domestic kettles. Most campsites in the UK are between 10 amp and 16 amp.
Can I just stop you there? Because this is our wonderful, and I hope you like this because we've just bought this now. Oh, let me put my light on. It's the camper range. It's the low wattage toaster and matching kettle in like a dark grey, which goes with any interior. And as I do like to match things and stuff, you can get it in red, and I believe you can get it in lime green, but I decided to go for that. So that's low wattage, so if you're on a low amp campsite, that will not keep tripping.
If you're using your toilet, I know there's a big debate going on Facebook at the moment. Do you number 1? Do you number 2? Whatever you do, use chemicals. They are there to work. A decent blue does the job.
And we have tried every single make
we
going.
Have.
And what is the best one?
Elson and Thetford. Flush, I used to use double pink. Yeah, I used to use double pink, and I found I was using a lot of it, and it wasn't going far. So I did some research, and what you can use is non-bleach toilet blocks. Now those last for about 4 weeks, and they do the job properly, and they don't damage your seals. That's the main thing. It's about the seals.
So you buy them from Aldi, a pack of 4, and each single block lasts for 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks.
So in one packet for 79p or whatever price they are, that is going to last you 4 months.
Yeah, I've been using them for over a year now, and I've had no problems with flush or anything like that. It's not blocking up.
It smells nice.
Yeah, it smells nice.
No problem.
Yeah, it does the proper job. Okay, right. My last thing, instruction manuals for your caravan. There's a lot of things on forums going, well, I got a flashing light on my fridge. It's on 12 volt. Why isn't it working? 12 volt on a fridge doesn't work unless you got your car connected to it and you're driving along. It works on gas and it works on electricity. So if you're on a hookup, switch it to electricity, it'll work fine. If you're on off grid, then just use your gas, connect it up, off you go.
So the moral of the story is...
But the 12 volt it doesn't work. It works only for cars.
So 12 volt only for travelling. Now, I didn't know that, did I?
Yes, you didn't know that.
I didn't get that.
But basically, take your instruction manual for everything. Fuses, water pumps. When you buy a caravan, it should come with the full pack. So it gives you one for the pumps, one for the fridge, radio, etc. It will give you all the information you need.
Even second hand should always make sure you've always got your instruction
pack. You should get the full pack when you buy the caravan.
And if you don't, Mark always goes online and downloads the pack.
There's plenty of places online to get all your information. Like with Swift Caravans, they've got their own forums and they've got their own websites with instruction manuals in PDF format to download.
In the next part of our vlog, we're going to show you the things that we consider to be a luxury. Now, obviously, our awning is our #1 luxury, and many people, Steve Lumbus and Anita, don't use an awning. Entirely up to you. You can either have a full-size awning, you can have a porch awning if you're just going for weekends away, or you can have the sun canopy. We've got all 3. And we have an annex, because originally we weren't going to be campsite wardens, we'd never even thought about it, but what we do have is 5 children, and so we thought we'd get a big awning and an annex if they ever want to come, and they do, don't they? Here we are in our awning. Obviously this is set up for the season. I mean, it would be entirely different how you set it up. We've got a bookcase that we bought from our cottage there, but obviously you're not going to take that with you on a weekend away. We have a coat rack, which is an absolute necessity if you are a warden, and we have steel poles, and Mark will carry on with that.
I spoke with the REMA and they said the best poles to use when you're on seasonal is steel poles. The fiberglass ones are okay for winds, but they flex and bend and break and are no good for snow. And the alloy ones are very lightweight, very good for the weekend, but they just bend and just snap.
But it's entirely your choice.
It's your choice.
Don't go on what we say. This was our preference.
What gets me is you pay a premium for these poles thinking they're better. They're not. Steel is still the best.
But heavier.
Heavier.
So
yes.
It really goes with your own needs and what you want. This is our setup. Now our other luxury items, it's Mark's coffee machine. Now I don't drink coffee, but Mark can't live without his coffee machine. Now you may think a little big just for the weekend away, but it helps improve Mark's mood, and if that works, then that's coming with us, as well as this. This halogen oven is the best thing since sliced bread. It's absolutely fine. It will run on site electrics on a 10 amp site. It's a 2000 watt.
Yes.
It will run. It's absolutely fabulous. We put a chicken in there. We still go off and do our duty as when we're working, and it cooks the chicken. I wouldn't want to leave a chicken in my gas oven and leave the caravan unattended.
That's right.
So we use that out in the awning, keeps all the smells outside, and it's absolutely fine. Another essential bit, we've got steamers and slow cookers and goodness knows what. You don't need those, they're not necessary, but we do because obviously this is our home.
Steamers are good, yeah.
Yeah, because it keeps the condensation out of the caravan, and we use it in the awning, don't we?
Yeah.
So that's just how we do it. And the most important thing that Mark loves is the beer fridge. Now this again is not a necessity, and we actually acquired
it. This.
His big long drill thing.
Yes.
Yes. We don't know what it's
Basically,
called.
I'll bring my cordless drill with me and this extension to wind your legs down. Set to a certain torque, you know it's all good on the ground perfectly. So that's it.
You have to windy.
Legs come down. Always remember to keep your legs greased. That's all I'm saying, because if they seize up and all that, it makes it life hard. So if you have an annual service, they will grease the threads on your Luxuries. If you're on a service pitch, essentials. Water valve in there, tap there. I'm lucky because I'm on a pitch. It's a warden's pitch, but it tops up my water all the time, so I don't have to go off with the water carrier.
So we've never got a. It's just
we
like
never
being
have
at
to fill
home.
it up. It just constantly just top it up.
But if you can get a tap, that's totally yours. The next vlog is going to be. Well, we've got Top Hat coming.
Yes.
He has got a massive hobby caravan.
Massive.
Yes, really big.
Well, single axle.
Is it?
Yes.
So I'm hoping that
Hobby Premium is known as on Instagram.
Yes. Hopefully he is going to let us, on our day off of course, have a tour of his great big hobby. This is one of these spaceship looking things, so I'm hoping that we can convince him to pop in and maybe do a vlog on that. We're also going to be doing a vlog on our top 5 campsites in the UK and Wales. There's some brilliant ones there. That will be coming up.
Can I just point out that Wales is in the UK?
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you said UK and Wales.
Oh,
they're not outsiders.
So on that note, we'll see you next time.
We will. Bye bye.